Innovative.
Yeah. See the plant plug, everything is stock, it's organic. I don't take much to put a seed inside the planet. It's way more about what you do after you plant it. It's all a cycle, go and cook a plate and smash it, yeah. She got all the needs for your seeds, yeah, yeah. Hit the knees, gotta pull out all the weeds, yeah, yeah. Don't forget, never be scared of the bees, yeah, yeah. She your melody.
Hey everybody, we're live. My name is Taylor Lindsay, okay? And if you didn't know, I'm the COO of my own show, as well as I'm the owner and operator of a quaint little garden in South Central / nursery, and I go by the Plant Plug. Hello everybody, how do you do? I have a special announcement, but every single episode I have is special. First of all, it's still season 3, everybody. We made it. Season 3. We made it past 25. We didn't go to prison. And did we stop selling drugs? Maybe. But anyways, it's also the season finale. So we did a full wraparound and had about, 8-10 episodes, Cam? Mm-hmm. All right, everybody. If you guys don't know, before I start crying, because I might cry, I'm very, very proud of us. Innovative Culture has been taking good care of me. We're an innovative cultures business. Oh yeah, we're in their business, all right. But we're also in their building. And Cool Ass Cam, you can follow on Instagram, is one of my amazing producers, as well as DJ Punch on the 1s and 2s and 3s. And they've been taking care of me all season. And I appreciate you guys so much. And I hope you like me back, because I like you.
Turn it up.
Shout out to Milk and Media. She better be watching what the hell I just said, because I said what I said. All right. So, yes, everybody, this is the season finale, and also it's the beginning of spring equinox. I hope you guys are aware of the bounty and the beauty that's about to happen outside in these streets, because we're growing food everywhere and anywhere we can on every single block. And I want to welcome, that's the seeds you're hearing, I want to welcome my guest today, Mr. Humble H to the Jones Jones. Hey, Humble Jones, how you doing?
Merry Christmas.
All right, if you guys don't already know, you can follow Humble Jones. What don't you do? You are a songwriter, you're a producer, you're a superstar in my heart, as well as he did the Plant Plug jingle, everybody.
Yeah.
He did the Plant Plug jingle, so the crunk funk disco that I confused you with, that I asked, he's like, please pick a genre. I'm like, crunk funk disco. He's like, that does not exist. He actually made that magic happen, and we actually have a jingle now. So, How you doing today?
I'm turned, man.
You turned?
Yeah, turnips and turnups.
Turnups and turnups?
Find out where they
Well,
at.
thank you for coming to the show. And also,
turnips.
everybody, if you didn't know, since the season finale, it's also the People's Show. So if you want to, I am actually taking calls. It's a live calling show. I don't know. Hold on a second before I segue into it. We have my co-host here today. It is not Chanel Westcoast.
It's
the
not.
real deal. It's Rovi Coast.
Rovi
Really
West
from
Coast.
the West Coast. It's Rachel, everybody. She's my co-host today. Isn't she cute? Hi, everybody. Where can everybody follow you, Rachel?
At my Instagram, RayAgu310.
Oh, how
That's so
sweet.
cute.
Thank you. But I don't know if you were alive during the Howard Stern days. You were alive, but you weren't old enough to call in. But this is a call-in show, like the Ricky Lake days, the Jenny Jones days. You can call into the show and ask any one of us a question, not too personal. I will not give you my social. And no, I do not need my credit cleaned. The number is 657-206-0887. We are taking all garden questions right now. And also, we could talk about the music industry a little bit, what it's like to live in Los Angeles and be beautiful. And then I also want to put people a little bit up on game about not only the small businesses that are happening in our city and the amazing talent, but also what they should be doing with their gardening, because we need to go out with a bang. It's time to plant those seeds, y'all. Shout out to So Right Seeds for making it rain in my studio today.
They made it rain for you.
So where can people find you, Humble Jones, on the internet?
At Humble Jones _ anywhere. Humble Jones everything. Humble Jones this, Humble Jones that. Is Big Humble Jones.
Humble Jones. No dots, no periods, no underscores.
Maybe an underscore every once in a while.
Don't you start. So we are taking calls. So this is the thing, though. This is the real deal. And I ask everybody that comes on my show, and it might be a little controversial. What plants are in your life right now?
What plants are in my life?
Mm-hmm.
Zucchini, cucumber.
Artificial plants.
Artificial plants?
Because I could keep them
but
alive.
you come from a family of farmers, though, right?
No, I come from a family of ranchers.
Ranchers. What's the difference? Let
Ranchers.
everybody know what the difference is. You can talk right into the camera if you want to.
So ranchers and farmers are different. Ranchers keep livestock alive
Yeah.
and just sell it. We don't do anything with it. And farmers farm.
So cattle and shit.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's
So-
exactly what my grandpa has.
Yeah.
So
Cow.
he's still doing it.
That's
How long
all
has he
I
been?
have one.
You have
got
a cow?
Yes.
What's his name?
I didn't name it.
Oh,
It's a girl.
It's a girl.
And
It's a girl?
It's pregnant. It's about
What?
one baby.
We gotta give it a name.
I'm about to have a whole herd.
By the end of the night, we gotta have that name.
Okay, if people want to call in or they could talk about what's going on, what's going on as far as what's that baby cow's name gonna be? I'm thinking Isabella.
I'm thinking ranchera.
Why would
That's hard. Ranchera.
that's like my name, but they
What?
in Spanish.
No, your
it's-
name is Rove.
Yeah, that's true. But
Say word.
So-
my mom
So
calls
Rachel
me Rachel.
Rachel. Fuck. That's right.
All right, we got a call right now, you guys. We have
What?
a call on the line.
Our
Let me
first
take
call?
it. Yes, our first call. Hello, this is the Plant Plug Podcast. What is your first name and where are you calling from and how may I help you?
I'm calling from. But anyway, my question is, why don't women never own the shit?
All right, we will not be doing on my show today, sir. So whoever that was calling in, ask your mama or a therapist because we do not play around about genders on the Plant Plug Podcast. Moving on.
Damn, son.
Damn, son. Where do you get that? We do not do that on my show. If this is the wrong show. It's still Women's History Month. Do not play with me. Rosa Parks will be stepping all on that neck if you call me with any nonsense about women. We do not do that up in here. Okay, I said gardening questions only, please, as well as music questions.
There it is.
So, yeah, we got to figure out what to call your cow. So what else does your family have as far as livestock goes?
Just that.
Just
cows.
that. Just
Just cows.
cows.
Yeah. Well, on my mom's side, they have a few chickens here and there.
A few
Yeah.
chickens.
Chickens ain't nothing over
Chickens,
there.
yeah.
They're just chickens.
They just be out there.
Yeah, they just be out there.
They
Maybe
was
we
out
should
there.
name it Doja Cow.
Doja Cat. Let's go. So you coming from a family of ranchers? Does anybody in your family grow or anything like that? But okay, you called in my show during my birthday show, and I really appreciate it. So you're from Ohio.
I am.
You are from Ohio.
I'm is.
So what's good out there? I know they got corn out there.
A hella corn.
They got hella corn out there.
Fields of it.
Yes. And by the way, you guys can start sowing your corn now. And also, I always talk about this. Mexican agriculture, their government takes corn super duper seriously. They pass laws to protect their corn.
Baked corn.
Their corn. They protested when the price of corn went up.
It's maize.
Yes.
Maize.
Maize.
Yes.
Elote.
Or elote.
Elote.
Yeah,
It's
elote.
maize is the little what are they called in
The
English?
kernels?
Yes.
And
Okay.
then
Yes.
elote is the whole corn.
Oh,
Yes.
the whole corn.
Yes,
Elote.
absolutely. Yes.
I thought
All right.
that was after you put all the stuff on it.
No.
Damn.
That's just
This crema and
hard.
queso and all that
Yeah, all that-
tahini and stuff
all that
like that.
stuff.
So nobody in your family grows anything? Do you have any lineage or anything like
My
that?
Aunt
going
Stephanie,
on?
she got the green thumb.
Your mom?
No, my Aunt Stephanie.
Your Aunt Stephanie. Shout out
Yes.
to Aunt Stephanie.
No, Aunt Stephanie got the green thumb and she grow everything.
Everything.
Yes, like we used to have to be in her garden all the time. On my mama.
Okay.
Like if we call her right now, she'll tell us what to grow. Like you, like
Oh.
yeah,
We appreciate her.
yeah, my mama.
She probably knows what zone you're in too, huh?
Don't know.
We talked about this.
With zone 6.
Zone 6.
614, baby.
There you go.
Yeah.
USDA Zone 6. Please, y'all, know your zone when you're about to start growing your own food. On the back of every seed packet should have a small synopsis. Not just only with these seeds, but most brands do. They talk about when to grow it, how much you need to grow, and how much space you need to put the plants in order for them to grow accurately. So every single seed packet you get from most companies is like a little book. And they tell you how to do it. But if you don't want to read, you can just hire me and I'll help you out. And I love teaching people how to grow their own food. So you've been out here for a couple of years. And I really like your single, I Like, on Spotify. Stream it
Thank
all
you.
the time. I like the acoustic version. I prefer the acoustic version.
I took it off. I'm so sad.
They took it down. They did take it down. But it's in my heart.
Yes.
It's in my heart.
Yes.
So what would you say? What was one of the hardest things, or one of the most, we could say, obnoxious things that you had to deal with when you first got to LA and started dealing with the music industry?
Not knowing what to call stuff. Like I remember one time I went into the studio and I was like, Yo, Cass, shout out to Cass. Shout out to Cass, my dog. I was like, Cass, how do I make it sound like a lot of me's? Like, just me on top of me. He's like, dumbass, that's a harmony.
Yes, it is.
I'm like, bro.
Oh, so parts of music. You had to learn parts of music.
You know what I'm saying? I never knew what to call it.
Okay, so actually in like making the music and music.
Exactly. I was just good at stuff. I didn't know what to tell my engineer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have a sound.
Okay.
And now I feel like, you know, I got a
How long
sound.
have you been doing this? How long have you been making music?
When I came out here, like maybe 2016, 2017.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I just started. I ain't never wanted to. I always like football. I want to hurt people.
You played football, but you didn't want to hurt people?
No, I just like to hurt people.
Oh, you liked it. Sorry,
yeah,
I heard something else.
I never knew that I was gonna be a singer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So look at you now. So you've penned stuff for people a lot, and you shown a lot of love when you got out here, as far as people wanting to work with you and just projects being seen all the way through, like Manifesting Dreams.
Yeah, for sure. Anybody want to work with me, anything, I ain't never even charged $1 for it because I don't want to lose the passion for it. I ain't gonna lie to you, but like, you know what I'm saying. So now once I started doing the jingles, I got my LLC popping, and that's how, you know, I started charging anything for real.
Just to keep it going, keep it sustainable, putting money back into the business.
But
you are the business, Humble Jones.
Yes, and Humble Jones is pimping me.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, we do have live calls we are taking. Please have them be inappropriate because your mother might see this later. So don't get on my live acting all the way live because you will be hung up on. So if you have any questions about the music industry, if you have any questions for me about gardening, we will be taking your calls. The area code is 657-206-0887. And also, this is my season finale, so why not go out with a tasteful bang for the love of the land. Please don't call me with no nonsense ever again, because also, if you guys do call me, don't forget I have your phone number and I can't find where you live. So don't get on my line acting up. That's not a threat. I'm just letting you know. Don't leave.
Not a threat.
It's not
That's
a threat.
promise.
That's not a threat. That's not a promise. I'm saying, I just want to let you know, don't act like, in the day of the digital footprint, don't act a fool. People can find you.
Yeah.
I don't go hunting down anybody. I'm not the one. Let the glasses fool you this time. I'm not a tooth chipper.
Right.
But I will say, I have all your information when you call my show and start acting up. Like, all your information. Like,
White pages.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Please don't. Let's keep some peace. Type amen.
Damn, son.
What the thing about, though, too, that I really want to employ and put forward, and that's why I have you on my show, and that's why I have you on my show, is that we're a community. We're a community first and foremost. We're also people of color, and we've come from our parents have been through a lot, and our parents' have been through a lot to bring us here. So that's a lot. That's a big reason why I ask people, do you have growers in your family? And I had no idea when I met you that you came from a family of ranchers, or I had no idea that you came from Aunt Stephanie.
Yes.
So the beautiful thing about that is that does bring us back together. But another thing is that it goes to show that it's in our blood. Yeah. It's in our blood to do that, and it's been removed from us for one reason or another, because, like, with the way things are agriculturally now, unless you grow soy, corn, or wheat, your farm won't survive. So, like, say if your family wanted to move their operation in the United States, it might not do as well for so many awful reasons. But at the same time, I'm hoping that, we're creating a world to where we can make that all possible. We are the fruit of our parents' labors. And that's why I'm really, really happy, and I'm really, really proud of both of you for doing what you're doing and keeping that lineage going. Now, thank you, Rachel. I remember my chicken died. It's not funny. She died.
She called off.
I call that a word.
Yeah, and Rob was low-key like...
Okay, but nobody knows Rob. So also everybody, speaking of community, we all used to work at the same gym together.
Yeah.
We all used to work at the same gym together. We are not going to talk about those people, okay? Because they're good people. We all took care of each other. We were a family. We were a gang.
For sure.
People would come up in that gym and be afraid of us because we all supported each other. But I will say, I did call out of work because my chicken died.
That's so sad.
I was so upset. But the only person that, like, 100% understood was Rachel.
Bro, you ever saw a chicken die?
It's terrible, isn't it?
I never saw a chicken die.
I mean, I didn't see it die on its own. I seen it
dead.
Ploop.
Damn.
Oh no!
So-
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh.
Oh no!
You saw it.
That's-
You saw it. Popeyes.
It's bad. It's bad.
It got Chick-fil-A.
It got Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. That's so
It
hard.
got Chick-fil-A?
You saw that?
It got chicken nugget on me.
No.
Yes. That's so hard.
I've never seen that.
You don't want to see that?
I didn't.
Hell no.
You know,
my
I
birds
wasn't-
are not for eating. They're just for laying.
Yeah,
They
no.
do lay.
They lay.
We buy the eggs.
Yeah. So this is the thing. Like,
They brown.
yeah, mine. Are
They
brown.
not white.
They're not white. They're not.
Do
white.
they come white?
No, they do not.
Never, right?
They're not supposed to.
Your eggs supposed to be brown.
They come out brown, blue, burgundy, and red. So what? People,
Burgundy.
burgundy, yeah, depending on the breed of chicken. So I have Rhode Island Reds. Do you know what breed your family had?
I have no idea. I don't.
What that
I
ends?
mean,
You
the
just get to the
one,
nugget
you know,
part?
the nugget I saw become a nugget
Yeah.
wasn't part of my family's.
Oh,
It was
somebody
just.
else's.
It was literally like I wasn't.
she was an
I
eating
was
bird.
like, oh my god.
How old were you when that happened?
I think it was the first time or second time I went to Mexico. The first time I was like 3, and or
Do
like,
you remember that?
I remember stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember stuff.
Yeah.
And then the second time I went, I was like 7.
7.
So it was either one of those.
Little Ray
That's
saw a
hard.
nugget, her Happy Meal get made in front of her.
That's hard.
I'm sorry.
I don't think Happy Meals is chicken.
Yeah, you get a 4-piece.
Don't know if that's chicken though.
No, you know they actually it's chicken. It's just
It's byproduct.
baby.
Baby ones.
It's the byproduct.
You guys
You've
have
seen-
never
you've
seen
seen the
that
factory, yeah.
the documentary
Of
on
how
that
the food is
factory.
made, yeah.
And like they have a little whole.
Have you seen how a
rotation
hot dog
thing.
is made?
They grab them and then
Have you seen how a hot dog is made?
Nope.
Oh,
You got to
no.
see how a hot dog is made, but watch the one when Snoop Dogg narrates it. Like
I
it's
want to see it.
Okay.
it looks like it pretty much looks like pink toothpaste.
Pink toothpaste.
Yeah.
pink slime.
Yeah, pink slime
I
is hot
remember
dogs,
learning
yeah.
about that.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's hard.
cool.
So we eat a lot of food product in the United States, and then usually when people go to other countries to eat, they lose weight, they feel better, they eat just as much if not more, and they find out what real food tastes like.
Oh my God,
So,
it's so
you
good.
travel
For real?
you
Yes.
travel back.
What, in Mexico, it tastes better?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though, the first like week
Yeah.
or 2, you're in the toilet
Why?
because you're not used to the water and you're not used to eating that clean because it's
Oh,
fresh.
so it's
really
run up out of
fresh.
you.
Yeah. How often do you go to Mexico?
I haven't been in 2 years, but
Okay.
I want to go back really soon.
Okay.
So
I
That
wanna
food
go
smacks,
too.
huh?
I'm trying to
it's
go.
so good. It's so soft. You could
What's so
taste
soft?
the meat.
What?
Yes.
How about the vegetables?
We ain't gonna talk about those.
Whoa, you weren't
Why?
eating them? She wasn't
You
eating
wasn't?
them. That's why. This is the wrong show to do that. You know that? I'm going to call the plant police.
That's
No, I do. I want to start eating more vegetables.
Yeah.
But
What about the corn tortillas?
I eat those too. I like flour tortillas.
That's hard.
What?
I like flour tortillas too. I'm so
What?
happy you said that.
I love flour tortillas with
That's
my chorizo.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
That's damn right.
What?
I like that.
That's okay.
Y'all didn't notice the last time you guys came to my party, we had flour tortillas because of me.
Bro,
My mom had bought like one packet. She was
first
like,
of all, your mama make the best carne asada.
that wasn't carne asada.
Tell me what it was then.
It was birria.
What's the
okay.
what, on the little pizza babies, right?
The
Oh,
pizza
okay.
babies.
Those were chorreadas.
What is that?
Chorreadas. But
Chorreadas.
what? So that's wait. Hold on. Tell me, because what part is that? The meat or is that the whole thing?
That's the whole, like, that's the dish.
That's the dish.
Yeah.
All right, bet. What was the meat on top?
Carne asada.
My mama, I knew it was because that is so good, bro. Her mama, can't nobody make better carne asada than her mama. Period.
I want to ask you something though, especially like, I want to say, what would you say like the biggest misconception, like the top 3 misconceptions the United States, like people from the United States that live in the United States have about Mexico and its food and its agriculture and its lifestyle? Because a lot of people aren't privy to anything. I'll say too that one, being from the United States is not a privilege. It's actually really embarrassing when we go to other countries how much we don't know.
That's a misconception right there.
What do you mean?
A lot. Okay, so whenever I go, I get humbled. And I get like, I have more of an appreciation of America because of how free we are here.
In what regard?
In regards, to everything, honestly, like everything. There's so like where we're from is it's a really small town, so they're free people, like they, but the way that like just little things like buying a car and doing stuff like getting an ID and just regular stuff,
Okay.
that's really hard to do out there.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, and I don't like, I've asked why, and I get the explanation, but I don't really get I don't get it. I still don't get it because I come from somewhere.
Right.
Like,
Right.
So they're like, ¿por qué no?
But anything is in regards to like agriculturally or culturally that from the outside looking in, like
they're a lot happier than us.
thank you. I've heard that before. I've heard that before.
And I'm a lot
sense.
happier out there too.
Wow.
For real?
Yes.
What makes you so happy?
Just being out there, just like, I don't know, the different lifestyle.
Yeah.
They don't worry about bills.
They don't worry about
there's
stuff.
no stress. Well, I'm from a really small town, so they're really a community.
Yeah.
They take community naps.
Oh, the siestas.
Yes.
Siestas, right?
Yes, but a
What that
siesta
mean?
just means a nap.
Yeah.
So and you can take it at any hour, but I'm talking about the whole
Everybody.
town
At the same time.
around like
3 or
I want
4?
to say like 1 to 2, 1 or 3.
Nap.
I've heard about
They're
that before.
all going. They're all like, let's take a nap, or like
What?
they're literally like, cause since we're from a small town, some of them have businesses in their homes. They'll close up shop and just go take a nap all together. Like everything's
Everybody.
closed. Yeah. Around that time.
Collectively.
Collectively.
You can't buy nothing right now.
Collectively, they get sleepy around the same time.
We're taking a nap. A world nap.
Even though it's like burning hot.
Wow.
City nap.
Yep.
City nap.
Wow. That's
City
hard.
nap. You could write a lullaby about
Town
that.
nap.
City nap.
You
That's
got
all
it.
I got.
You got more. And you got the name of that cow. You got that cow. I
Doja
appreciate
Cow.
that, Rachel, because the thing about it is, like, I don't think one country is necessarily better off than another. There's a give and take for everything,
Yes.
but the trade-offs, that's what my real concern is, because I would say from the outside, like, looking outward, it's just like, we don't hear a lot about the good that's coming out of other countries. And also, we're not taught culturally about a lot of other countries. So people go over there and straight up act tourist all the time, which can be high-key disrespectful. And, but like the little things, there's certain things that we employ here that, might be harder the other way. But I just want to be happy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Like
would be happy at the DMV.
It feels happy, like, because of how everyone is, like, because of how, like, strong the community is. You feel it, like, everyone walks around saying hi to each other.
Just say hi.
Just like, in the morning, like early in the morning, because they wake up at the ass crack of dawn. I ain't gonna lie.
With the roosters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want
My
to sleep,
grandpa
don't get a
wakes
rooster.
up, like, around
if you
5.
want to
That's
sleep, do
crazy.
not get a rooster.
So it's like
But
so
they're
you ever seen
everywhere,
Beauty and the
so it
Beast?
doesn't matter. Like, you just hear
the
them.
chickens are just running around.
Everywhere. They're everywhere.
Oh, chickens?
Like roosters everywhere. Just
Do they be
everywhere.
mad?
They're a little aggressive though. You ever seen chickens fight
That's what I'm
before?
saying, like,
It's
yeah.
really scary.
Yeah, like they.
It's
turn.
really scary
So
watching
is they
chickens
mad?
fight.
Roosters,
I've
they
never
not
really,
mad?
I've never really gone up to one.
Don't.
Or like,
Their strike force
Yeah.
is crazy. They're
Yeah.
related to dinosaurs.
Yeah, they turn.
They're
Well,
straight
my
up
daddy
related-
taught me how to sing. That's why my voice means everything.
They are straight up related to dinosaurs. So, wow, like yeah. You got a beautiful life there, don't you?
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
I've actually been, saving up to help my dad, because I was helping him, when I was crushing in the EDD.
Smooth girl.
I was helping him.
That's
He
tight.
has land out there that he owns, and we want to build a little home out there.
Oh, okay,
So-
that's lit.
Oh, sweet.
He can't go back, but I can.
Why not?
You know why?
You know why?
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and my mom.
Can't.
But that's why I'm helping him. So whenever he does want to retire, and
Right. And just go back
yeah,
there.
because I mean, all of us, like all of his kids, are almost all grown. I'm
Yeah.
grown. The
Yeah.
one that's
You don't
left is
gotta
my
raise
little brother.
nobody.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, that's amazing. So that's exactly what I'm talking about. Full circle, family, community, and having those channels. Like we can help. We can make our parents. If we are not that, we can make our parents' dreams come true in a sense. And then they work so hard for us.
Yeah.
And if we do have the healthy connections and relationships with them too, I think that for sure is a privilege to be able to have a healthy relationship with their parents and the people that raised you. Because some people don't have that. But that's another thing that we can employ and create that I don't feel like we have here as much in Los Angeles is community. It's
Yeah.
community. It's
No,
still very
yeah, no.
competitive, dog eat dog.
For sure.
Now, I will say this though. Black people have that, and I might be saying too much, I like to gatekeep a little bit. Black people have that universal head nod when we're walking up and down
Very
the street
true.
though.
Very
It's rude
true.
if you don't acknowledge each other.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
it. We
You
say
gotta
less.
do that at least.
Say less.
I'll take it extra.
Yeah.
I'll always be like, yeah,
Yeah.
baby.
I'll be like, hey, how you doing? All right, now how you doing? Oh,
I love you.
I love you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
You in the grocery store, like
Merry Christmas.
that universal head nod. So
Yeah,
we
right.
got that.
What's crazy? My parents actually said that when they first came here, they came here separately, but they met out here,
Okay.
which is
What?
yes.
That's
I mean,
lit.
they live like.
Are they from the same state town?
They're from the same town. Like my grandmas live like 3 houses down from each other.
What?
But my mom was like older than my dad, so she didn't really grow up around
So it's a
him.
Mexican
But
West
his-
Side Story.
But her sisters grew up with his brothers. So and everyone knows everyone in
Right.
that town.
Right.
So she knew that. Like she knew.
Dude, they
her-
got a school?
a what?
A school.
A school? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For
They
real, they
have.
go to school?
They don't have preschool.
They got escuela.
Yeah. They got es called la primaria. Which
Oh,
would
premier
be,
school? First school?
Yeah, that's basically elementary.
Yeah.
It's from, I think, kinder to 6th grade.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, and then they have the secundaria, which is the middle school, and that one they don't have in town. I think.
So you gotta go somewhere else.
I think they have to go to the other town.
Yeah.
Or I call it a town, but to them it's a city. But
yeah.
it's not that big.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. There's cities, states,
Yeah.
and towns in Mexico. But the same misconception happens for Africa, too. It's just like people just think it's one big and it's not. There's cities,
Yes.
states, and towns. Same thing in
My
Mexico.
mama.
No,
Yes.
it's not. It's cities, states, towns. There's different politics. There's different, there's metropolis. There's countryside.
There's a capital.
There's a capital.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing with Africa. That's what I'm saying. We ain't learned. And we may know some things in the United States, but we ain't learned. We ain't as learned as people like to put forward.
That makes sense.
Because there's a lot going on, and actually we get a lot of our produce comes from not Africa. A lot of our plants were stolen from Africa. That might be another show, but a lot of our agriculture comes from Michoacan, which is a city or a state in Mexico. A lot
and
of it.
our avocados come from
Yeah.
Sinaloa.
Yes, yes.
Avocados come from there? That's hard.
What does your shirt say?
Mazatlan.
Okay.
That's
Represent. Mine says plant plug.
That's the beach city. That's
hard.
where
Mine
like the
says
plane lands.
self-employed.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's
Shout
go.
out to Street Fame.
Shout out to Street Fame.
Yeah.
Yes. That is nice. So okay, I'm gonna play a little game with you guys. But I really appreciate. Thank you so much for opening up. And we're a family, you guys.
You right.
Like we didn't have to get jumped in the gang to support each other,
Planet.
and we're still supporting each other to this day. We're going on 5 years.
My mama.
We're going on 5 years, and just having full circle moments. Like I had Martin on the show as well, and
Yeah,
also my
tuned in.
intro was shot by Last Adam, aka Gerald. He's another family member, and this is what community is, and we're making that happen. We're preparing for a world that is yet to exist. But I do want to play a little game with you guys. I want to play a game called "What the Hell Is This?" It's when we ask each other, "What the hell is this?" So I have real money on the table right now, real money. And I want you guys to pull a pack off the table, shout out to So Right Seeds, and ask me, what the hell is this? And I will tell you how to grow it, what I know about it, and what it really is. I remember you had some questions when you first came in the studio, like, what the hell is this? Because the Plant Plug cares, and our Plant Plug wants people to know, I'm in zone 10B. Please know your zone so you know what you can and should be growing, and what you should be knowing about where your food comes from and what it's good for, and also why the hell should we eat it? So you see anything that piques your interest? There are no wrong answers on the Plant Plug podcast as far as agricultural questions. That reminds me, I have to renew my permit. Did you guys know you need a permit and a license to grow sell plants?
Sell plants.
To sell
sell?
plants. To sell, yeah. So I'm the plug
a
with the
license
permit.
to sell plants.
I have
Do
a
you
license
have
to
to
sell
have
plants.
the same thing to grow?
Depending on what you're growing, yes.
Oh wow.
But what I'm selling, I have to have a license for. So I do have a license.
That's hard.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Turn.
So, come
How much
on.
do that cost to get a license to grow and sell?
To sell 150.
150. That's not
sell.
a bad
Yeah.
ticket, baby.
That's not that bad.
That's a, you know what I'm saying?
My parking ticket was 170, y'all. I didn't pay it on time.
It costs
Yeah.
more to park than it do to
Yeah,
plant.
it does. All right, you guys pull anything that you see that piques your interest or might confuse you. You're like, what the hell is this? Yes.
Savory.
Yes.
Savory. What
Yes.
was it?
What
bro?
is it? What is it? What is it? What is
It's
it?
the
I see
Savory.
one, but it's
Savory.
What is it?
Summer Savory.
Summer.
What the hell is this?
Summer Savoy. You know, actually, I don't know what the hell that is. I really don't.
Bro, wait a
Summer,
minute.
wait, it's savory. You said Summer Savoy.
Savory. Savory.
Savory.
All right, bet. Savory.
Savory.
That's
Savory.
I don't know
I
what that is.
We
he does
had
that
this-
with everything.
I don't know what this, but is it intentional?
What?
Yeah. So, I don't know what
Fuck
this
me
is
up.
actually. Come on, So Right Seed showing us stuff that we've never seen before.
What?
So-
I stumped you? For real? In real
no,
life?
for real. You can start the
Yes.
plant plug. I don't know what this is.
Bro, I
I really
stumped
don't.
her.
It says one of the main components of the famous French blend, Herbes de Provence. Oh, it's an Herbes de Provence. I know my
I
herbs.
don't even know what that
Herbes
means.
de Provence is a combination of 3 different herbs, including like rosemary, thyme, and apparently summer savory that is kept into staple in French cooking. I have some Herbes de Provence. I've been using it for years because I was obsessed with Giada de Laurentiis when I was younger. Long story. But this is one of the ingredients. So technically it's an herb, everybody. And did you know that your herbs are actually supposed to go through, if the case they don't sprout, they're supposed to go through a stratification period, meaning a mimicked winter. So when you're about to grow your herbs, actually put your herb seeds in the refrigerator for up to a month or as high as 2 or 3 months. That will actually help them sprout. So that includes rosemary, that includes thyme, that includes lavender. Put them in the refrigerator first and then try to grow them and sprout them.
Wait,
including
why is you
this.
calling it a herb? Like it? So everything
It's
that come
herbs.
from the plant it ain't herb.
This is herb.
A herb is like.
This is a herb. So there's different species
yeah.
of plants, like Pokemon.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you got to catch them all.
Turn me
but,
up.
But also there's herbs, there's flowers, there's fruits and vegetables. So all of them go in those main
And these is all
categories.
plants.
They're all plants, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's edible plants, there's poisonous plants, there's perennial plants, there's annual plants. It's a lot, but we can start with one thing at a time. That's how I prefer to teach.
Turn this up.
Yes. Anything else? You stumped me. Thank
You
you.
gotta grab one.
Wait, what?
Which one you want?
The yellow one.
This one?
Yellow.
No, this one.
Yeah. Oh, it's the
It's
same.
calabaza, everybody.
It's the same thing. Never
Is there a
mind.
specific word in Spanish? 'Cause I was teaching the kids the other day, like in Spanglish. Is there a specific
Calabaza,
word
that's-
for it's squash? Yeah.
Um,
But is
What?
there-
I thought that was pumpkin.
Calabaza's pumpkin.
That's pumpkin.
I thought it was squash or
It just
gourd.
I
the
think
general,
it
right?
depends where you're from.
The dialect.
Yeah.
The dialect of that region.
Yeah, because calabaza to us is pumpkin, but it's like this green pumpkin.
oh, they all
A
start
green
green.
pumpkin.
Yeah,
They all
kind
is
of.
green though.
Yeah. Did you know they all start off green? Did you know all
Yeah.
squash start off green?
Yeah, I
And
think
then
it's
they
a squash.
it's a
Yeah.
So
squash.
this
Right.
ain't calabaza or it is.
It is. It's in the same family.
My
We'll just
mom.
say that.
It's because there's stuff that I don't know in Spanish because my parents adapted to.
So they call it that.
They try.
They call it zucchini.
They be like el zucchini.
That's hard.
That's cute. So this is just another variation because all squash, it turns out all squash start off yellow and then they turn their color once they're ripened. So all pumpkins all squash start off green, excuse me. So it starts off green, all pumpkins start off green, and then it ripens and turns orange. And then this golden zucchini was actually made and bred because you can breed seeds and actually make your own strains of plants after a couple years of practice. It's science, everybody. And they made this zucchini golden. Okay? So this is golden zucchini.
Golden
Okay?
zucchini.
Any other questions? Each one of you just rapidly pick 2.
But,
and then
bro,
we will
don't play
move
with
on.
me. I'll go right here to
You're like,
these.
what the hell is
Man,
this?
this tore me up earlier on my mama's chives.
It's chives.
So
You
what
never
is
seen
this?
chives
What the
flour?
hell is this? Never.
You've
Tell
never
them.
seen
Tell
it?
them what the hell is this. First of all, check it out.
Take it. Just take it. She's looking, everybody. So chives are actually they are in the onion family, and they can be, it's interesting because it's just like they can be considered an herb because we only eat the top. So this is what they look like when they flower.
Right.
So the flower is actually what contains the seeds.
Oh,
So whenever you
mama.
grow something and it sprouts up like this too fast, it's called bolting. That's because it's too hot. Like if you start like broccoli or kale and it shoots up,
Yeah.
that's called bolting. You don't have to throw it away. It's just that it was
don't
too
taste good.
hot. It doesn't taste good. It's gonna be very bitter, but it will have a flower, and you can collect those seeds and start it over again. That's why I tell people stop throwing your plants away. Like even in the cannabis industry, it's super common to throw out the males.
Can you
in the
plant
chicken
an onion?
industry, it's common to throw out the males.
Can you plant an onion and grow onions?
Yes.
What?
Yes, you can. So you can
What you
actually
mean?
take an onion. Yeah, you can take an onion.
You can take an onion.
You take
and-
the bottom of an onion.
Oh, like potatoes?
Just like potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
And you,
My
you take an
mama.
onion and you can start off the bottom again. You can actually have the roots regrow. It'll reach out for the water and you can grow the onions. Or you can take green onions, save about 3 inches of it, put the bulb in water. The roots will go crazy and it'll grow. It's a forever grow. You just cut what you need, come back. Cut and come back. Cut and come back. Cut and come back. Thank you, Cam. I appreciate it. So chives. Yes.
Chives.
So a lot of people tend to use them for potatoes. Also just top salads and stuff like that.
For a loaded potato.
I've never used a chive in my
Yeah,
life.
loaded
I'll be
French
honest with you.
fries.
I've never used a chive in my life. other
What,
than
bro?
that.
Not even like.
Oh, they use chives, I think, also in pho.
Oh, pho. Yes.
That
they
makes
do.
sense.
Pho is
Yeah,
bomb.
a whole lot of Chinese food and Asian food.
Yes,
and
they do.
fried rice.
I was just about to be like, I think this is what they use in pho too. Like
See,
when they bring.
what is this, Chinese celery?
What is that?
Yeah.
It's not kohlrabi?
That's not.
I've
I thought
never.
That was
I
cilantro.
didn't. This is Chinese celery, you guys. I've never seen this before either.
Oh my gosh! You know what's crazy? There's like stuff.
You stumped her?
No, it's not that I stumped her. It's that
That
I'm
stumped me. The Savoy, the summer
Savoy.
Savoy. I know a dancer by that name. Yes, Rachel.
Moving on. Moving.
Oh, a dancer.
Summer Savoy.
There's stuff at the grocery store that looks like cilantro but isn't cilantro,
Yeah.
and that's where I get stumped.
Parsley?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Two different
Because-
flavors.
Because my mom sent me once to go get some, and
Cilantro?
yeah,
She was mad, huh?
she was like,
She got mad.
yeah.
What is this?
What is
That's
this?
so cute.
Okay, you guys. Well, thank you. I appreciate that we were running through that. As far as, I just want people to know what they're growing and also know that there's a lot of different varieties out there. And one thing that everybody can do, gardening is not necessarily we need our 40 acres and a mule. Gardening is a practice, meaning that there are a lot of small parts that make up the whole. Like agriculture as a whole is crazy. Being a rancher is a lot of small parts. You need one small part to make another. But when things come full circle is when all of us participate and come together as a community. So people that don't have the land or a yard or even access, there's a lot of things that they can do to contribute to gardening community as a whole. We're gonna get you some land, girl.
I mean,
I'm gonna call Biden Obama and
I
be
got
like,
an
let me get some
apartment,
land.
but I
Okay.
can't do
But
nothing.
you can collect
Yeah, me too.
seeds. You can collect seeds and also start plants inside your house and pass them out. I'm trying to have everybody be like the Oprah. You get a plant. You get a plant. You get a plant.
Oh,
My
like
favorite things.
like them like little clones, like little baby. You talking about before they really like turn up?
Yes. So those are actually plant plugs. That's what a plant plug literally is.
My mama.
It's when they're small and you can just
She's
pop
the
them right
plant
out. I'm the
plug.
plant plug.
That's hard.
I'm the plant plug. And those are actually literally plant plugs, as well as we're not quite cloning yet though, Mr. Jones. But clones are more propagation.
Oh,
Yeah, clones are more propagation, but you know what I mean.
okay. No, I don't. But I get it though.
Yeah.
I feel you. It's a vibe that you're giving me.
Thank you.
All right.
It's a sensation. We're not quite there yet, but in the meantime, in between time, everybody can at least start their own seed collection.
That's lit.
Okay, so my gift to y'all, aside from my presence and my friendship, is each one of you get to pick any 3 off the table and take it home to start your seed collection.
For real?
Yeah, absolutely.
In real life?
In
All right,
real
boom.
life, in real time,
Definitely
and let
taking
everybody
this.
know what you picked. So, that brings me to my next segment is what's really good. What's really good and what's going on with our community. You know, we're showing each other a lot of love today. It's our season finale. I'm having a full circle moment right now. I feel like this was years in the making. We didn't even know. We were all just a bunch of purple shirts doing our little 9 to 5, and look at us now.
Big purple shirt,
Big
though.
purple shirts.
Swell.
Big purple shirts.
Yo,
Stuck
I'm
on
sorry.
small.
See, I didn't see this one. I would have
What
brought
is
this
that?
one up. Exactly. What the hell is
Let me see. It's Swiss chard.
What is
Swiss
these?
chard. You heard of that?
So
It didn't stump you?
Swiss chard gets confused a lot with rhubarb, and actually this is an edible. I like to call it a spine, and it's a little bit softer than celery. And these leaves have a deep green flavor, but they're not quite a collar because I don't believe that these are in the brassica family. So they come in different colors. This is the rainbow variety, so you can get yellow, gold, white, and also red. But you can saute them and cook them up like collard greens.
What make them come out that color? They just automatically bust down like that?
Mm-hmm. There's so many colors that naturally exist as far as what we're able to play. There's a lot of fruits and vegetables that naturally dye your skin too.
My mama.
Beets. There's
Oh, yeah. Beets do that.
There's blue dye sunflowers.
Bro, do you know one time I thought I was like getting some, what's it called? Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. They had beets and they had cranberry sauce.
Yes.
Bro, I grabbed the beet, bro. I'm like, and my finger was beat for a minute. Like at least 3 days.
Lil Pat,
What?
when did that happen?
Like, I was like 14.
You thought somebody shot you? You okay?
I was beat.
Well, that's Swiss chard, y'all. Swiss chard is super easy to grow. You can grow them almost year round.
Swiss chard.
Okay, what y'all pick?
I'll go first.
Okay.
You
I
damn
picked
right.
kale.
Okay, that's dinosaur kale.
Yeah, I heard that kale is better for salads than regular salad.
Yes, and it holds dressing better, the
Yes.
little grooves. Yes.
And some carrots.
Cute. So you want to grow that in the
Yeah.
cooler months, and make sure to space them out because if they're bunched up too much, they come out really, really tiny.
But that's what I want.
Oh, baby carrots. Yeah.
Baby
So that's
carrots.
actually that's what they do. They grow them tiny and then they shave them down.
Baby
And that's
carrots.
makes baby carrots. Yes. And also you can eat the tops. Some people eat the tops and make pesto out of it.
Pesto.
Yeah. And actually the tops of carrots taste just like carrots.
What's a pesto, first of all?
Pesto is in
That green sauce, right?
It's green sauce. It's not
What?
Alfredo. Cause I know our people have a chokehold held on by the Prego chicken Alfredo people. I don't know why.
Pesto.
Pesto.
It's
green-
It's the
not
green one.
That's not cheesy.
No, it is slightly. It has pine nuts and
Please
Parmesan.
tell me it's slicey because on my mama, bro. It's
slightly
good. That's a good
cheesy.
thing.
It's green.
It, with noodles.
On top, yeah. Top of the
Pesto,
middle.
bro. I like that.
Pesto is pine nuts.
So you can make
Parmesan.
pesto from your carrots?
Yes, you can.
Bro, pesto
And
is
basil, thank
good,
you.
bro. And basil, what that mean?
What's up with the chicken Alfredo though? Like at our chicken Alfredo and crab legs, I don't know why it just is a thing.
It's a thing.
Why? Remember during the pandemic, the store the Vons we worked next to had a whole shelf of chicken Alfredo gone for months.
Did they?
Oh yeah.
They cleared them out.
Yeah.
Hey, Vons.
I used to walk out.
But you know, I like some of they tater wedges.
Vaughn sued me once.
I like they tater wedges.
I like.
What you do? Steal a sandwich?
They thought I stole from the company. Yeah.
I like their
Oh.
sushi.
You like that sushi?
Yeah.
$5 Friday slaps with the
Yeah,
sushi.
with the
$5
sushi.
Friday comes through.
I used to eat
Yeah.
the chicken, and then I read the ingredients, and it was way more than just chicken.
Of course it is.
I was like,
Of course it is. What'd you get, Pat?
What? Bro, hold on.
Wait,
first
that's
of
all three, right?
I got celery.
Okay, celery takes 100 to
Oh.
120 days.
Celery.
But it's like, I just want you to know, it's
That's half a
super
year.
celery. Real celery is so strong.
Is it good?
It's bomb.
Okay.
But it's like, everybody buys celery from the grocery store and it gets limp really fast or it's like
Yeah.
light. It's a super deep color. It's so strong you can use it as a baseball bat. It's stupid crunchy. And also it's just like celery. Like that's the flavor. When you bite into it, it's like boom.
Like open up your little yammies, like just help you breathe and stuff.
Yes.
Little yummy.
Yes.
That's hard.
Yes. What do you get, Pat?
For the one thing, I got onion.
Onion. Good choice.
Yes.
Good
Oh,
choice. What kind of onion? Spanish yellow?
Wait, don't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I got yellow sweet Spanish.
Oh, see. I
Right?
got you. Yes.
Okay, sweet Spanish. My mama. Then I got
What do you get?
for the two. I got
For real?
chives.
You guys gonna be friends now, you and chives?
What?
You gonna grow those chive flowers?
But I like chives though. I use them.
Okay.
Like on stuff.
But you haven't seen them grown before.
Never. I
Okay.
never knew it had a flower on top neither.
You didn't know.
Plant
Actually,
Plug told me that.
everything comes from a flower. Everything we eat starts as almost
You
everything
gotta
we
chill,
eat.
bro.
Yeah.
It's too much
Gotta
information.
chill. That's way
You got,
too.
yeah,
Bro, you turning
tomatoes
them
start.
up right
Tomatoes start off as a flower. Peppers start off as a flower.
What?
Squash starts off as a flower. Root vegetables don't start off as a flower.
What about cucumbers?
Cucumbers start off as a flower.
Cap. That's so crazy.
Yep, all start flower. That's why we need the bees. It was.
We need the
We need the.
bees.
Don't be afraid of the bees.
That you can't.
Because you ain't gonna have no cucumbers.
Yes, and that's right. You told me that though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. At your house.
Yup.
And then I doubled down with Rovi and I got kale.
There you
But
go.
we didn't know we got that together.
You got the
though.
curly kale.
Wait.
Let me see.
Improved Dort Sibernarian.
There you go. So fun fact, I used to think, cause I used to tear up the Sizzlers.
So
Back
what is
when-
Sibernarian?
I don't know what that is. Let me see. Maybe it's another. Oh, Siberian.
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 Fuck.
Siberian.
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 Why is that
Yes.
Siberian? That made me feel. I think it's Siberian.
You know,
sound way
English
better.
does that though. The thing about it is like the difference between like Spanish is that when you speak Spanish, they don't have certain words for things, which makes it simpler for me, as well as when it comes to their past tense, also simpler for me in Spanish, as well as the pronunciation of their letters stay the same in
Yeah.
almost every word. In
All the
English,
time.
that's not incorrect what you said, but due to like certain things, it is
I think
incorrect.
I put too many N's in there.
No, but you phonetically pronounced everything correctly.
On my mama, I did because I can
Yes.
sound it out.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? But in
Yeah.
Spanish,
In Spanish, the words are literally exactly how they're spelled.
yeah, and they don't
Every time?
change.
Kind of, yeah, like every time.
So ain't no knife.
But what?
Ain't no knives. Because hola is not hola. But it's definitely like, it's not pronounced the.
I was just about to say that. There's
I was about to
letters
say.
that are
all right,
silent.
there it is.
silent.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know.
And then, there's, for me, because I spoke Spanish first before I learned English.
What?
You would have met me at 4 years old. I could have talked to you.
For real?
The knife
Yes.
has me.
Okay.
But,
No knife.
yeah,
Talking to them. Okay.
no, but yeah, so when I went into school, that's where I learned English, and
That's
I
hard.
learned how to read and write, and that's all I knew how to
That's
do.
hard.
Except for speaking Spanish at home. So
Okay.
when I learned how to read and write in high school. Spanish.
What? English?
Spanish.
Yeah,
You learn how to read and write Spanish in high school?
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
came easy to you though?
Yes, because of the
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah. But again, there was stuff like for me that was backwards because I learned English first. Yeah. But then also there was I was one of them kids that had the 2 English classes.
You had 2 English classes. What
Had
that
like
mean?
English and then like some
English as a second language?
something else. It was more English. It was more like
They were doubling down on that
I was
English.
Like, why am I in
It was
here?
English. It was
And it was-
English and then English
lit.
AF.
It was English lit.
Because
English lit.
You sure?
No, that's
No.
in literature.
That's
I was just messing
literature.
with you.
Okay.
no, I forgot what it's. I don't know. It's because in high school it was called something else, but I didn't take it in high school.
Oh, okay.
I was good by high school,
But you remembered that it was
But I
something,
remember
2 different English
I
classes.
had like extra classes, and I'm like, why? And then I
Just throw 'em
realized
in.
my mom put on like my papers.
Application.
Yeah, that I
Oh.
learned Spanish first. That we spoke
Oh,
Spanish at
dang.
home.
So
Right.
they were just
So
like.
because by the time I went into kindergarten, I already knew English-ish.
Okay.
I had an accent,
Yeah.
and I said some words funny, but because I learned them off my older siblings who were learning English at the time.
Yeah.
Right
That's
on.
hard.
And I always think it's better to learn in the home. You know what I'm saying? And then
That
we can
makes
see the
sense.
real world application. Because in books and stuff, it's one thing. But I think that's what's really missing from application from education, is the application and also accessibility. Because when am I going to say donde es biblioteca?
Right.
When
you
am I
ain't
going to
never
say
gonna say that.
donde es biblioteca?
You ain't
And when
never
am I
gonna
going to
say
use
that.
when am I going to use algebra 2? Like, unless I'm find out what world would need that and how can I access it. That's my setback necessarily. But I want to thank y'all for being on my show. I really appreciate it. I want to also invite you guys both back to film my music video.
That's lit.
It's actually the Plant Plug podcast jingle starring Humble Jones, featuring the Plant Plug. And friends and family are totally, absolutely invited. And also, you guys, by the time this airs, we're going to be having another garden party. A garden party is we have different growers and people that are knowers of what's going on in the community all come together and party in the mix. You actually had our last one, too, and it was a ton of fun. And we played Respectful Uno.
When is
Respectful
the
mix.
next one?
The next one is May 20th here in South Central Los Angeles.
20th.
May 20th. Put it on your calendars. It is going to be from 2 to 6 p.m., but on the invitation it says 12 p.m. because I know how y'all are.
Will the revolution be televised?
Only if Kirk Franklin's there. You already know what it is. So where can everybody find you again, Mr. Humble Jones, on Instagram, Facebook?
Humble Jones _.
On Instagram. And do you have any projects or anything wonderful coming up that people should know about?
Man, I'm just gonna have to stay tuned. Man, 'cause we're gonna figure it out, baby.
You have to stay tuned.
Wow,
I actually had a question for you.
Ooh.
I'm ready.
What do you think about like doing music with like that Spanish?
I really want
and,
to
like,
so
the
bad.
beat? Oh my God, because like I was like,
Didn't you have a banda at your
Do
birthday
you
party?
have somebody? Do you know somebody that want to fuck with your boy?
maybe,
All right, 'cause
but I gotta talk to them first.
Because you had a band at your birthday party.
Yeah.
Ooh. I get
that's turn. Cause I
All
would
right, the
love
magic
that.
is
I love
happening
that
right
sound.
now, you guys, on camera on the Plant Plug podcast. And I want to thank my co-host, the real Rev West Coast, little Ray, all grown up now, all the way from Sinaloa with the rancher background. I wouldn't fuck with nobody that I know got
love
rancher ass parents and grandparents. You get they chop off chicken heads.
Yeah, tell
you
her
think they
ass
won't?
up.
You think they won't give you the 1 and 2s?
Roosters.
That knife has
Walking
been around for
around.
centuries, man. Cut you right through you.
Roosters.
Okay, so we got
Welcome
family,
back.
we got community, and we're bringing that all the way live, and we're bringing that all the way over here. So thank you, Rachel. I really appreciate you being on my show. It's her first
you
time,
for
everybody. She
having
did a good job. And you can find Rachel on Instagram as well, and Humble Jones. And always, please, I want to thank everybody, especially Innovative Culture. That includes Cool Ass Cam. That includes DJ Punch. That's Milk It Media. Also, shout out to Chop It Up Barbershop for introducing me to this amazing family that has taken my show to the next level. And of course, I'm not going to forget the one and only Heather Starlit Media that made every single thing happen up here at Compound 33. I didn't forget about her. Y'all won't let me forget either. Oh my goodness. So please, you guys, follow me on Instagram, Cash at Plant Plug 87 if you're feeling generous. Follow me on Instagram. I am Plant Plug. Podcast is the show, underscores between every word. And I am the Plant Plug LA if you want to do some workshops, learn a little bit, actually learn a lot of bit like we did today about growing your own food and participating in community and gardening. And also, you can stream us on Spotify. We're on YouTube, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music. And it's because my entire community and my family made that happen. I don't roll solo dolo. I just make it look good and smile when I'm doing it. So thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you all next season. That's a wrap. We did it, everybody.
That's it.
Thank you. And I will see you guys in season 4. Peace.
Turn.
Yeah. See the Plant Plug, everything is stock, it's organic. I don't take much to put a seed inside the planet. It's way more about what you do after you plant it. It's all a cycle, go and cook a plate and smash it, yeah. She got all the needs for your seeds, yeah.